the thing, Thomas. Just to give the people a little tease, on a scale of 1 to 10, how complicated was my draft?
I think the second most complicated ever.
Wow.
Good Lord.
So
And you're calling it
Thomas,
courageous draft.
Thomas named it the Saints Courageous Draft. I like to call it sensible aggression.
Ooh, I like that. I love
here's-
sensible aggression.
I don't know.
Sense-
Sensible doesn't really explain any of the last New Orleans drafts, so. And sensible doesn't explain your past mock drafts either. So I think this is really like an ironic use of it.
It's a mix.
I also like this Unreal Tournament music. I feel like I'm about to play
it makes it
a first-person shooter on my computer in college.
So here's the
There's
Never took you for a game, Dave.
Yeah, there's a little reference, a little bone for you
Really?
gamer nerds out
What
there.
did you play?
Was awesome.
Unreal Tournament, yeah, Unreal Tournament 2 actually I think was
Jesus.
No, Unreal Tournament, the original.
Jesus
So,
Christ.
Yeah, I love to go up. I love the two worlds thing where you go up on the top and sniper everybody. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That
So
was me.
before we get to my mock draft, people get to donating. We need to get it there. So get to donating so we can have only hands.
forgot-
We had a
Nate, what are
donation
you drinking?
from Jason Champagne 12.83 becoming the new MVP leader with donation message paying for Kellen's first shave.
That's free.
Wolfenstein 3D. That's an old school one. So here's what I.
By the
did
way,
with
wait.
that.
By the way, wait. No. Cody said before, I saw this in the rundown. Cody said if we get to $200 donation, he'll cut off his hair. He'll cut off his man bun.
My
Oh,
beautiful
wow.
hair?
Oh,
no.
shit.
Dude, that's the only way I
Yeah.
get women to talk to me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I guess so. 200, man.
Yeah, you said 200. That was the number. That was the
200.
price you put out.
200, yeah. 200.
So for my draft, Dave, last year I
Sorry,
kind of
Ralph.
did it. I kind of did the draft like I wanted to do it. So this year I mashed it up. I thought about what would the Saints do and what would I want to do, and I mashed it up. So this is what I did.
So none of this is actually going to happen because you flip flop between two worlds, and none
That's
of
right.
this is actually.
yeah,
that's
so,
right.
so, so,
All right.
so
But-
it's not
We're just
fully what
we're
you
just
want.
having a good time.
So it's
Fully what
not.
you-
But here's the,
Saints-
but here's the thing. I think Tennessee
We're having a good
doesn't
time.
want to
We're having a
pick
good time.
first. I don't think they want to pick first. I think they want somebody to make them an offer. So I acted like Mickey Loomis, and I called up Tennessee, and I said, Tennessee, I will give you our first round pick, number 9, 71, the 2026 next year, and Chris Olave for number 1.
Good.
You
God.
got 3 hours. It's 25% less
I already
than what
hate
they
it.
got
I
for
already
Bryce
fucking hate
than what the Bears got for Bryce Young. But Tennessee, they don't want to pick Cam Ward, so they did the deal. I'm trading up.
I'm taking a picture of this and sending it to Kevin right now.
We're on the
Jesus
clock,
Christ.
guys.
We're on the
Right, that's-
clock.
Kevin's
I
not here, so
traded
he
up.
doesn't have a heart
Jesus
attack.
Christ.
I traded up. Kellen Moore. We know what this is for. This is not for Abdul Carter. This is not for Shador Sanders. This is not for anyone else. This is for Cam Ward. Thomas, do the pick. We know what this is.
I mean, are we sure? Maybe you want to surprise us. I don't know.
No Travis Hunter. Like I'm getting my coach the quarterback he wants.
I mean,
And I paid
before you reveal this-
25% less than the Panthers did for Bryce Young.
I mean, before you reveal
Yeah,
this
well,
pick,
that worked out for
you mentioned Travis Hunter. Like Travis Hunter is not going to be a two-way player in the NFL. Like that's
No.
not happening, right?
No, he's going to pick.
You
He's
play
going to pick.
what, cornerback?
He's going to pick.
Mhm.
He's going to probably play. I don't know. They say he's a really good. They don't know. Like I've heard that he's going to be receiver, defensive back a little bit.
Mm.
I don't
Like,
know.
Maybe like dime packages or so,
Yeah.
put 'em in there.
Yeah.
But okay, so let's see who the number 1 pick is. Then I've got a comment on that.
All right.
Yeah. The comment is, "This is stupid."
Yes.
Right.
So here we go. Thomas revealed the pick.
With the first pick in the 2025 NFL Draft,
That is a crime against
the New Orleans
New
Saints.
Orleans.
Wait. Whoa.
What?
Did
To
we
the-
freeze?
Oh
Uh-oh.
my God.
Cam Ward, quarterback from Miami.
Ralph, who the hell is he going to throw to? Who's he going to throw to, Ralph?
Well, we got.
He can't throw to himself.
We got 35-year-old concussed Brandon Cooks. We got Rashid.
He doesn't even have a Raz.
We got
no Raz.
Yeah, no Raz.
Fucking
No Raz.
scrub, man.
0 stars. He's going to be the first ever #1 pick that was 0 stars in high school.
Oh,
I mean, did we have to trade up to get this guy?
We did. We had to trade up a lot. Here's the thing.
This guy's
The
going
Saints-
top 10?
This is my defense of this. The Saints are doing this eventually for Kellen Moore. They're doing it this year or they're doing it next year. They're going to trade up and get him his quarterback. Let's just do it and get it over with. If it stinks and it doesn't work, we fire him. It's like that the tech bros thing, fail fast. We're just putting everything on the table right now. Let's go get the quarterback.
Do the Saints still have all
Oppenheimer
that
says he
cap
doesn't want-
space?
Yeah, the
Do the
30
Saints
million
still have all
you
that
just
cap
don't want to do
space?
anything with.
I mean, we still have 23 and a half. We have 23. We have 20. We have $23.8 million of cap space.
And they haven't used it. I think that's a flag. I think that's a sign that maybe they are saving up to do something next season. I don't know if they draft a quarterback
You
this year.
can't
I don't
trade
think
cap space, right? Because Mickey
I don't
Loomis
see
tried
this.
it.
Yeah, you tried. You can't.
Yes, right. I forgot about that.
But here's the
I
thing.
fucking forgot about that. I don't think this is happening. I think this is terrible.
I don't think-
I'm
well,
giving
here-
I'm
think-
giving you this an F minus.
I think Tennessee doesn't want to make the pick.
Okay,
think-
but
I
like,
think
why
you
do
can
we have
pry
to
it
be
out
the
of them.
idiots? No, I don't want to. I don't want to pry it out of them. Well, who's like this is you. This is you.
Me.
Before you started, you said this is a half Ralph draft and this is a half Saints draft. This better be the Ralph half, because if this is the Saints half, I really don't want to see where the hell this goes after
You're
that when the
absolutely-
Ralph half. kicks in.
Dave, this is the Saints half.
No,
Because Mickey Loomis was
Jesus
100%
Christ.
trade up.
Oh Jesus! Oh my God! That means
They-
it's gonna get worse.
Because all of them, everybody took Gail Benson's flight down jet to Miami, right, to go watch them.
That's right. They were all there.
But is it
Yeah.
a smoke
I took
screen? Is it a smoke show? You know,
I don't.
or are
Maybe.
they throwing people off the, letting people,
I just
throwing
think.
people off the scent?
I think the Saints are. I think they're going to try to get Cam Ward. I don't know that they'll succeed. I don't know how serious
gross.
Cam Ward is, but I think Tennessee doesn't want to make this pick.
They
I
can
think
take
the
Cam
Saints are gonna
Ward
make
if
an
he drops
offer.
the 9. No,
He's not.
gross.
Well,
They
if
can
you
take
do
Cam Ward if
Which
he
is
drops the 9.
funny if you do, Dave, if you do PFF and you don't do the public like draft, if you do like 50%
Yeah.
or more PFF, Cam Ward is available at 9 every time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
This is crazy. This is
Every
fucking
time.
crazy. I took a screenshot of our podcast screen and sent it to the gang, and Kevin replied in all caps, "Christ, I hate you."
I want to.
By the way, Ralph Oppenheimer in the chat says, apparently Ralph doesn't want my money tonight.
We always want your money,
He hates the
Oppenheimer.
big
Always
guy.
want it.
Yes.
He hates it. But here's the thing.
And by the way, who does go for?
Look
Who does go for
at my
Saints
shirt,
20?
Oppenheimer. I definitely want all your money. I make sure to always wear something Tulane just to piss you off. Roll wave.
Who's
through
Tulane's
LSU.
biggest
Hey,
rival?
Toxic P
Dave?
says, I think St. Ralph is half right. Mickey Loomis is going to try to make this
Tigers.
trade. And then, so here's the thing. So we go to 40. Now, this, I told you this. This was sensible aggression, Dave. This is where I deviate off the Mickey Loomis.
Oh yeah.
Saints
By the way, I forgot. I love your. I love
sensible.
the idea. Yeah,
That's
right.
ironic,
That got
ironic.
thrown out the window in the last. I love the idea of sensible aggression. However, you, sir, are what you just did in that first round was senseless aggression. Okay,
No, just
you are
wait.
not following. No, I'm not waiting.
Ralph sensible is no. I'll just do cocaine instead of doing methamphetamine. That's just sensible.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, right.
that's sensible to him.
So we get to pick 40.
Deception! Tulane's
There we go.
biggest rival
Oh,
is
look at me! I
Bob's Clown
take
College.
heroin for my headache instead of fentanyl. You know.
All right,
Oppenheimer!
Cody.
20
You're
buckaroo
talking over
donation.
talking over the donation. We're gonna let you get away with that because you're not a real podcast host. But
You want me
what
to
did
replay
Oppenheimer
it?
say? Yeah,
I will
well,
replay
I
it.
He
guess
said
so. 'Cause it
Tulane's
was
biggest
about
rival is Bob's Clown College.
Tulane's biggest
I
rival
wanna
is
say-
Bob's Clown College.
All right, all right.
Cody,
You speak over the goddamn thing all the time.
I do. It's true. It's true, Cody. I do.
Correct.
I'm the biggest.
It's
I'm
true.
the biggest offender.
Not a
That's correct,
podcast thing.
Cody.
If anything, I'm the quiet one.
I know that, but Cody, I just thought you were smarter than most of us, and I just expected more. But I guess I'm wrong. You're just
He
one of
has
us.
really
I'm
low
excited.
standards for me,
I'm excited.
Cody.
I'll
He
be
knows
better
I'm going to
next
screw
time.
it up. He expects more.
I'm playing with my audio, okay? So this is only my third time doing it, So you've been doing it for
To
like 9
answer-
years. I get a little bit of a break.
Kano says,
12
I'm
years.
already
See-
screwed up. I'm already drunk. I don't need another drink. You're probably
Actually,
right.
16 years. Actually, I think we've been doing this for 16
Speaking of
years.
drink, we never went
Answer-
over what Dave
Yes, you
Dave was
did.
drinking.
Oh,
We
I'm
don't
drinking.
really-
I'm drinking Urban South Holy Roller. Holier than now. They're double Holy Roller.
So
Wait. But Tulane's rival, old school days was LSU. That's kind of died down now. Currently, I would say it kind of depends on the sport. But Memphis in our conference and Southern Miss, we always have the Battle of the Bell with them. So there you go. That's the real answer.
So Oppenheimer
I'm not
needs
familiar
to
with.
buy a Southern Miss.
Not
or
familiar with
Memphis shirt.
Pops.
Yeah.
There you go. Right. There you go.
So we're at pick 40. And this was really difficult for me because the 3 players available, I love them all. They're all freaking amazing. Thomas, put up the 3 that are available at 40.
You can say them, Rolf.
It's Jaden Higgins, wide receiver, Iowa State. Troy Amos, Ole Miss, and Princely. I'm not going to say his last name because I'll butcher it. It's like Amalumanina. He's an edge. I love all these dudes.
No.
I love them all. But I said at the beginning, Dave, this was sensible aggression. So now I gave up a boatload of picks to go get Cam Ward. I got to trade down. The Jets made me an offer. They said trade down to 42. We'll give you move down to 42, you move pick 131 up to 110. It's not an extra pick, but it's a move up 21 spots. So that gives me more picks in the top 120, which I like. So I did that because I'm like, hey, I'm going to trade down 3 spots. It doesn't matter. I'm going to get one of these players. I love them all. So I did that trade with the Jets. So we got a better pick. We moved pick 131.
Tyler Warren, number 1 overall. Final answer.
Oppenheimer taking us over the edge as always.
Arch quiet that time, Dave.
Wow. So Oppenheimer, what should I do? Would I do Malort first and then the strawberries and cream, or should I go strawberries and cream and then Malort?
I think you should mix them.
Oh, you gotta hit the
Oppenheimer's
second tier.
choice. Oppenheimer, the MVP
Yeah.
leader.
So you choose Oppenheimer.
I think
Tell
you
me
should. No, I think you should mix them, and then that's 2 shots total. So you mix them and you drink half now, and then
Oh,
half
no.
if we get to the other one.
No.
Yeah.
But strawberries and cream, that seems like a diabetic dream for Ralph, Like he's just-
Yeah, but with Malort though. Come on.
Yeah, but the thing you got to remember about Malort is Malort lingers forever.
Oppenheimer says he wants Malort later.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Strawberry letter number 25.
Damn, 18 weeks to go. Nice.
Mhm. Here we go.
Wait,
Wow,
let me switch the
OnlyHands. I am
webcam.
so excited for this. Now wait a minute. So are you gonna how much is it gonna cost to sign up for your OnlyHands account?
Well,
Is it
it
gonna
won't
be
cost
free?
anything. It'll be patrons only to start.
Yeah.
But if it
Can you
takes
do that,
off,
though?
Dave,
Can you
I will
make-
quit
can
my
you make a
full-time
free-
job and become a crippled hand model. I will.
You know, hands.
I'm telling you.
Dave, I will tell you, hands are gonna be free. Like other stuff, you're gonna have to pay. Other.
But feet.
He's gonna have pay-per-view videos. He's gonna tease.
Thomas is my pimp.
I cannot wait for this. I cannot wait for this.
Here we go.
Thomas is gonna five some.
All right.
All right,
I'll
switch the
say
webcam.
that.
So that's strawberry and cream. That's strawberries and cream.
Here we go.
It looks like you're shooting baby formula.
Here we go. Puke meat is on. Ooh.
That's probably
didn't
like
like
a
it.
3.
Oh, it tasted like a milkshake gone bad. No.
See, this is why. Well, what are
Who
you
sent
getting?
you this?
That was from Jed. That was a 6. It's like a 6. It's not.
Really? It's that high? It's that high?
Better be lower.
See, but I still see. This is why I wanted you to mix them because I feel like, like this is going to get a lowish number, which it did, a 6, and then Malort is always going to be like a 9. So that's like a
6
total of
is
15.
like super low.
And that's like a total of 15. But I really feel like if you mixed the Malort and the strawberry and you did 2 separate shots, they'd separately be like 9s.
We need
9s
to
or
mix
10s.
it with. We need to mix it with Malort, man. Malort is
For
like
a total
like
of 18.
you know.
So
But if
So,
Malort's
I'm all
so
for the
strong,
mixing.
it's like face.
Jason Champagne said
There-
Rex Ryan is anxiously awaiting Ralph's pay for feet videos.
No, speaking of the OnlyHands, I can see Thomas finding some Qatari chic, and he's going to get Ralph to fart on his bad hand, and he's going to get paid like $50,000 to do it.
bro,
How much
bro,
is 50 grand?
we
in
are
Polish
splitting that money.
Thomas?
We are splitting that money.
That's right.
200k salamis, man.
So we're at pick 4. I traded down to 42, but I told y'all this is sensible aggression. Kansas City called me up.
Seriously, Ralph. I really can't.
Why?
Just nothing. Just go on. Just go on.
So Kansas City called up and said, "Listen, we'll give you pick 63 and
For Alvin
66 for pick 42." So
I like that.
So I
Send that to Kevin.
I just got my 3rd round pick that I traded Tennessee for. I just got that back. So now I got pick 63 and 66. So now all I'm giving up for Cam Ward is 2026 first and Chris Olave. Okay, so it's a lot, but it's not that much, and I use all my picks this year. I'm gonna have 8 picks. I'm not doing 8 picks because this mock draft is only 3 rounds, but I've got picks. So go to pick 63, Thomas. Put who's available. Thomas, put up who's available. This one broke my heart because I loved Higgins and Amos, the corner from Ole Miss. I loved them all. But I had to do it. I had to be sensible. I had to get more picks. The Saints need more picks. I got a quarterback. I need a receiver, right? So here's the thing. Shamir Turner, Quinton Junkins, the running back from Ohio State, Jack Sawyer, the edge from Ohio State, and Jack Besh, an LSU person. Sorry about that, Dave. He's connected to the Besh family from LSU. Jack.
No,
Besh
he's not. That's spelled with a C.
Well, he's Brett Besh's nephew.
Yeah, but I don't think that's related to the John Besh is
No, not the
B-E-S-H.
chef. He's related to the LSU Beshes, the football playing Beshes, not the.
Oh.
So you look at this, Cody and Dave. Dave, you go first. Who do you want out of these? Who would you prefer? You want the defensive tackle, Shamir Turner, Junkins, the running back, Ohio State, Sawyer, the defensive end, or Besh, the.
I'm just gonna say you got a guy here. We were texting about this guy in our group chat. He's the only guy to have a perfect RAS score.
No, that's the other Shamir. You're thinking of Shamir Stewart. The Texas A&M has 2. They have 2
no,
Shamirs,
it says no.
And they play on the defensive line.
And I'm looking at, and it says no, not. I thought it said 10. Oh, never mind. Okay. I like. No, yeah, right. I don't like running back. I don't want to take a running back. And I would go with Jack Sawyer, defensive end from Ohio State, 9.88
The Raz
RAS.
gods.
Ooh,
that's a great RAS score, so he's got that going for him. 2, he's from Ohio State, which is basically that's our farm system up there.
That's right.
And defensive end, I mean, those are the guys. Like, if you really want to do well or hit on them, like you draft them. Like you either draft them or you pay big money and sign them in free agency. And the Saints obviously cannot afford to be going after any big name defensive ends in free agency. So our best chance is to try and get lucky and draft one, just like we did with Trey Hendrickson. So let's see. Yeah. I would go with Jack
Thomas,
Sawyer.
do the pick.
I agree with Dave because Jack Besh, he's injury prone, but then again, injury prone means Saints player.
All right, the pick is in. Pay attention, you're gonna like this one, Dave.
No, it's Jack Besh. Jesus Christ.
The 63rd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Shamar Turner, defensive tackle
Jesus.
from Texas A&M.
Guy with no Raz, which isn't
Raz, yeah.
isn't totally crazy.
Probably sucks.
Well, it's not totally crazy because we have picked guys that don't have Raz scores, right?
He
Like,
worked
yeah,
out personally with the
unprecedented.
Saints. He worked out personally
Right, they
with the
don't care.
Saints. I think they.
Right,
I
they gave
think
him their
they
own
needed-
Raz.
I don't like
Did he not do
Colin
his,
Saunders. I don't like Nathan Shepard. I don't think either of them are any good. I think they need interior. Yes, they need edge, but you got Granderson, you got Chase Young. I think they need interior dudes more than people think.
I mean,
So
they do.
I went
No, I agree. I think they do. This is a prototypical 3-4 guy. This is like a big, huge guy. Is he like a
yeah.
nose tackle type
He's like
guy?
the problem is he's like a tweener. That's the issue. That's the issue.
No,
with him
no,
and the Alchemy.
no, now I hate it. No. What are his, Thomas, put his measurables up again. He needs to be like 6'3", like 320, 330.
6'4", 300. But dude, it's New Orleans, dude. You just send it down to Dragos, Arnos.
6'4", 300.
You know,
He's 300. He's at least he's 300.
Up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, I hate
I
saying
think the Ohio State guy.
if this guy is supposed to pay if this guy is supposed to be your one defensive tackle in the middle of a 3-4, I don't want to hear tweener. Like that's like I feel like this is like Cedric Ellis again, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when has
tough. I
Tweener
just-
ever worked for us?
Although Cedric was first round.
Dave, I
obviously.
feel like one of the Shamirs from Texas A&M is going to be good. So I had to take one of them.
Zach Bone was a tweener,
Jesus
right?
God.
Yeah.
First of
but he
all,
wasn't
is their
good for
name
us.
Shamar? Is their name Shamar? Is it Shamar?
Yeah.
Shamar, I think.
Okay,
yeah.
you just keep calling him Shamir because
People
you
in the
feel
chat
like
hate the pick.
Yeah,
Said he was likely to be a defensive end in new scheme.
Ralph, people on the podcast hate the pick.
Yeah, and they said you picked another defensive end with the last name Turner. How could you? Great point. I didn't. Think,
Yeah, also a great point. Yes. This is terrible. I
He
fucking hate
traded
this draft.
down
I-
this time,
yeah,
though,
honestly,
for Turner.
I don't even want you to go on. Like, can we
So we
stop
get to
now,
pick-
please?
we get to pick
No.
66.
Please tell me you just traded down. And out of
Ralph
this
always
and-
has
and-
the worst drafts, man. That's a tradition. Ralph
So
always
here's
messes
the-
it up.
Good. You're embarrassing this podcast. guys, I want to remind everybody it's April Fool's. Do
Yeah.
with that
Our
as you
April,
will.
our April Fool's joke.
Cody's
It
gonna
didn't do- it
replace
didn't
you
do-
next year, man.
Our April Fool's joke. It didn't do the Saints hire Ed Ogeron back numbers on Facebook, but it did pretty good.
Right.
The Spencer Rattler demands a trade.
Yeah.
Did pretty well. All right, Thomas, put up the three names that are available
What do
at
you mean?
66.
That's not a joke. Spencer Rattler demands a trade, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's true, man. That's real
true.
news.
This is gonna, Dave. If you think Pete, you're mad now, just wait.
Oh my
Here
God.
we go.
Right.
This
Because
is
Jack Besh is still
66.
available, and now you
He's
take
still
him?
available.
I mean, it's 3 picks later, then, you know.
This is
Yeah, I
this was
know.
really difficult. This was really difficult because Arroyo is a good tight end. The Saints need a
Arroyo.
running back, and Dylan Sampson is a favorite of the draft heads in Discord. Butterich, different guys, Jason Champagne, they love him. But here's the thing: Jack Besh. I know he's injury prone. That makes him almost a perfect Saint. He went to LSU for a year, then went to TCU.
Was Jack
really good.
Besh, was his brother the one who was killed
That's right.
on
That's right.
on New Year's Day?
Oh.
That's right.
Okay, that's I knew that's why that was familiar to me.
That's right.
No
And I
Raz.
just
No
think it would
Raz
be-
God.
It would be a feel good story.
I mean,
For
that
him to
is
be
a
drafted
few.
by the Saints.
Why am I mentioning this now? How do you not? You should have. You're burying the lead with that.
I'm burying the lead maybe because of what's about to come. But I know people hate it. But here's the thing: the Saints need a big receiver. He's a big receiver.
Hashtag no spoilers.
No
Yeah.
spoilers. He's a big receiver. He's got good. His Raz is pretty good. Like this was really hard for me. I wanted to go.
No, it wasn't. This
tight
wasn't hard
end,
at all. You're
but
enjoying
Thomas,
this.
do the pick.
Insanity. Don't lie to the people.
Right.
Quit BSing the people.
Yeah.
The pick is in. What do you mean, Thomas? The commissioner. Come on, Ralph.
Come on.
When are
Yeah.
you gonna learn? The commissioner.
That's right. I apologize.
This is like watching.
The
When you do this, it's
66
like watching
pick
Annoying
in the
Orange.
2025 NFL Draft. Then you want to Saints select Jack Bech, wide receiver from TCU.
Dave, I have Jack.
Look at how sexy he
profile
is.
I mean, look
From
at the
PFF.
abs.
I want to read a sentence from you. He
Here
has
we go.
battled injuries and missed games in every season over the past 3
Oh
years.
yeah,
Just want
future
to be
Saint.
safe. He's
Book
the
it,
perfect
man.
safe.
Want to be a
What is-
Saint.
What's the problem?
I want to channel my inner in living color. Hate it. No, it's terrible. It's totally terrible.
I mean,
Please, my God, this draft
put his
is an
picture back up.
abomination.
Thomas, he does, Jack
abomination.
Bech, he does look like a guy that did a little too much hazing of freshmen at a fraternity and got in trouble with the law.
He definitely poured boiling crawfish water on pledges.
Yeah.
That was
Didn't that
Pike at
happen at-
Tulane.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to say,
that was-
did that happen at
Yeah.
Tulane?
Yeah, they made
nipple
it
game?
to they made it
Eh.
to Saturday Night Live's Weekend Update.
Really? Oh, damn.
Somebody said you made a 35-year-old reference, Dave. You're in dad mode.
What was the 35-year-old reference?
The in living color,
Living
man.
Color.
Oh, in living color. So
You can
now we get
what you
to the
wanna
last
do.
pick of
In living
this
color.
draft
Please
from
make this
Dave.
end. I'm gonna go get some to eat. I can't take any more of this.
pick 93. So here we go. These were the players available. This one was incredibly hard. I almost felt like the PFF was being stupid. Like Mason Taylor is not going to be available at pick 93. Like it's
No.
just like I felt like taking Mason Taylor at that point was like, come on, this is not real. Cheating, yeah, but he's there. So do I? So we got other guys. We got Elijah Roberts, and he's a good. His Raz is kind of shaky, but he's got production, and SMU was good. They made the playoffs. Tate Rutledge, his mullet is magnificent. It is in every single
Ralph's pants just got
way.
tighter.
I mean, like he is straight out of Central Casting from Georgia. Thomas, do you have the picture of him ready to go?
Nope.
I'm looking on Raz, and I see Tate Ratledge has Raz.
Oh, he
That's
does. What's
true.
his Raz, Cody?
His Raz is 9.96.
I mean, if you give him points for the mullet, he's a perfect 10. He's a perfect 10. Like, here's the thing.
9.96.
Where did you get it, man?
I felt like the Saints they're not great at end, but I feel like they're decent at end. I felt like Mason Taylor, I could take him and then I could be like, oh, look at this draft. But you want to be kind of realistic. And I think PFF is just smoking crack. Like, he is not going to be there at 93. But Thomas.
Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Wait, do we have a picture of him? Because I wanted to see him. Because if he looks as cool as you say he is, and he's got a 9.9 something Raz, it seems like this is the guy to take, and you might potentially, save yourself here. You could save yourself with this draft if you take that guy.
This is
All right,
a
well-
smart pick because I want the Saints to take Tate Rutledge. Like, if you look at his PFF thing, let me look it up right here. He's been one of the best interior offensive linemen in the nation the past 3
Right.
years.
Mhm.
He dealt with injury in 2024, but he allowed just 7 pressures and 1 sack over 300 opportunities.
There you go. Thomas, do the pick.
Sounds like a winner. Thomas, I'm not sure why you weren't able to find a Raz score on him. I would say you're failing in your duties. Failing in your duties.
That's why I'm here, Dave. That's why I'm here. I
Yeah.
came in. I got it.
Yeah.
Thank God we've got you
That's
here.
all we had
All right,
to
let's
talk
reveal
for.
this abomination.
Abomination. The 91st pick, the 2025 NFL Draft. The New Orleans Saints select Tate Rutledge, guard from Georgia.
Look at this man. Look at him. He looks magnificent. Thomas, play the video.
Wow.
Look at that mullet.
Oh, that's
It is
fire right there.
incredible. Like if you're
Wow.
listening to the audio only version, get yourself to YouTube and
It's
play.
waving behind him like the goddamn beautiful stars and stripes of America.
It is.
Oh my God, this is wow.
Imagine the
wow.
most redneck offensive
is
lineman.
something.
If you could create that in a lab, that is Tate
That is something.
Ratledge right there.
Google Tate Ratledge and Freebird and thank me later. We don't want to play the
Well-
Freebird because we don't want to get copyrighted on the YouTubes.
Ladies, Google at your own risk. All right.
I mean, that mullet is. I gotta say, y'all say this draft is terrible. I say for the Saints, I solved their problem at quarterback. I got the quarterback. I got the franchise quarterback. I got a white injury-prone receiver. I got a defensive end, potential defensive interior named Turner, and I got a guard with a mullet. What more could you want? And I only gave up. I traded down. So the trade for Cam Ward, 2026 first, sorry, Kevin, and Chris Olave for a franchise quarterback. I think this draft's an A+.
What
Yeah,
did
you got the
PFF
mention.
what-
Number one bullshit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. What was your
BFF
rating? What did they give you?
A home.
Stop BSing the people
They gave
in
it a-
this country.
A B.
They gave it a
really?
B.
Ugh.
I'm guessing that's going off of your. I'm thinking your last pick there
A
of
B
Tate
for- I think
Rutledge
probably
just kind of
saved 'em.
saved the whole thing. Yeah.
B for
Yeah. It was a
bullshit.
sinking ship. Yeah. B for yeah.
For
Betarded.
bullshit.
I mean, listen, and Cam Ward, he loves the Saints. The Saints are his favorite team. He'll cry. They'll give him the hat. He'll hug Roger Goodell. He'll be excited to be a Saint. He'll talk about Drew Brees and Marcus Colston. Like, what's the problem? This draft is amazing.
But
Cam
Ralph,
Ward
The problem is
could've
we
had
can
him at
draft him
nine.
at 9, man.
Ralph,
Yeah,
you gave
Cam
up
Ward
next
could have had him
year's
at 9.
first. Where do you think that pick's going to be? With you, like, you have to think, where do you think that pick is going to be? Next year.
I think, like, worst case
30,
scenario,
31,
it's like
30.
worst case scenario, Cody, it's like pick 5.
Number 1.
Best case scenario, it's like pick 14, 15.
So exactly, are you willing to give up that much?
Stop. Ralph, you are full of shit. Wait, that's who you think the Saints are going to be picking next year?
Like 15, like if they go 8 and 9, they'd pick like 15.
Stop. All right. Yeah, that's your worst. You think worst case scenario?
No,
is
I
for
think
the
worst
Saints
case
next year
scenario,
is
because
8
the
and 9?
worst case scenario would be Carr gets hurt, Ward is absolutely terrible, and the Saints are picking first. Like, that's the worst case scenario.
Thanks for watching the Saints Happy Hour. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, then find us wherever you get your podcast, and finally go to saintshappyhour.com and become a patron of the best Saints podcast on earth.